I 38F weighed at my highest 351 pounds. Under the care of my doctor, in combination with a few other health issues, decided that my habits were the problem. I had/have an unhealthy relationship regarding food. I had never seriously attempted to lose weight, and medications and fad diets will never work for me. So, I decided to do it the harder way, dealing with my issues. Over the last year I managed to lose 54 pounds and am for the first time in 6 years under 300 pounds. I am in no way done with working on myself, but nonetheless proud that the number is going down. I made a post on my FB just stating, down 54 pounds, finally moving in the right direction, that was it. Yesterday, we grilled out and invited some of my husband's friends. I wouldn't consider them my own friends because if not for my husband I wouldn't socialize with them. I am extremely uncomfortable eating around people, always have been since childhood. I didn't start gaining weight until my late 20s. I am working on eating around people. I ate what I would normally eat if I were alone. I had 1 burger, 1 hot dog, some beans, and chips and a Pepsi and later a brownie. Here's the issue, none of what I ate is what most people would consider healthy. I know that. But where I am not looking to supplement my diet yet. I'm working on the habits, and my attitude about food. Clearly, still working as this has set me off. The amount I ate, however, was perfectly fine. The wife of my husband's friend looked at my plate and said, I guess you're done with your diet. I just commented, I'm not on a diet. She said, according to FB you're bragging about your weight loss. I said I wasn't bragging necessarily, I was just proud that I'm doing better. She replied with a very snarky tone, how is that, while nodding her head towards my plate. I also get extremely agitated when questioned and am made to feel I have to justify everything I do. Her tone and her accusatory comments set me off, so yes, I snapped a little and said, I don't see how any of this is your business, so don't worry about it. She got a huffy and said, yeah, you're really improving, and walked back inside. Her husband, my husband friend, told me that was uncalled for, and I said, so is her questioning me and judging me. He rolled his eyes, and that was the end of it. Maybe I am sensitive, always have been about food, but one of the things me and my therapist talk about is how I think people are judging me when in fact no one probably cares about what I'm eating or am doing. I'm learning to understand that I'm not being judged under a microscope. But her tone, and her facial expressions were extremely judgmental. My husband agrees with me, he's not a big fan of hers though, so maybe he's biased, but I keep replaying it over and over. I just didn't want to explain it all to a woman I barely know when I was trying to just have a good time. Am I the asshole?